It looks like a war zone. What once were emaciated, dehydrated cattle are now rotting corpses, victims of one of the worst droughts in the Garbatula area of Isiolo South. In this part of Kenya, cattle are what put food on the table. When they are gone, so is the family's income. Abdia Huka knows this only too well. She and her family now survive on food rations.
We used to have 50 sheep and goats. Now, none of them are alive. We used to have 40 cows. 10 are remaining. We have a big problem with water and food.
Pastoralism has been a way of life in Isiolo South for centuries. For 4 consecutive years, seasonal rains have been much less than expected or have even failed altogether. Liban Mohammed is regional manager of the Kenya Red Cross Society Upper Eastern Office. He says the past year has been particularly devastating for the area's water supply.
In Garbatula and Isiolo alone, we have got 5 major rivers, usually supplying water to the community. But for the first time in life, which I've also experienced, is that this year, 4 out of 5 rivers completely dried up. And imagine, with 4 rivers dried up, all the ponds dried up, all the pastures gone, it is actually what we have seen is that this time the severity is more as compared to the previous one.
Boreholes and water points are few and far between. People often walk long distances to get water. Mohammed says an average household in the Garbatula area uses 20 liters of water within a 3-day period. That works out to about 7 liters of water each day for drinking, cooking, and cleaning that as many as 10 people have to share. As a result, diseases such as cholera have been on the rise in the past year. Mohammed estimates that at least 30% of livestock in the Garbatula area have died from lack of pasture and water. He says that up to 80% of people in one village in the area are receiving food relief. And that means pastoralism is becoming less and less viable as a way of life. Galgalo Jarso is a waiter at the Al Huda restaurant in Garbatula town. He was a pastoralist until all of his 40 animals died in a previous drought.
The life of a pastoralist has to come to an end. All of your investment money can go in just one season. You work hard. After one season, it all disappears. Those people who are still pastoralists had better sell all of their animals and live in town.
Jarso admits that he is one of the lucky ones.
I have a friend who started pastoralism 1 year ago after his 30 animals died. He came to town. He comes to my place to sleep. I sometimes give him food. When he does not get anything from me, he goes to sleep hungry.
Area residents are calling on the Kenyan government to help those who want to remain pastoralists. Abdul Bahar Ali is Member of Parliament for Isiolo South. He explains how he thinks government and donors should help his constituents.
Government and other players in development, the partner agencies, can put together some consolidated fund, some money and some fund somewhere, which can be used which can be used every time the drought is with us, because the cyclical nature of the drought is such that it comes after every 4 years.
He urges the government to dig boreholes and to purchase livestock from area pastoralists so that they do not lose income if their livestock die. Cathy Majtenyi for VOA News, Garbatula.